Ethiopia awaits. So you're thinking about exotic travel. Good for you, stepping outside your comfort zone. Most people hear Ethiopia and picture something out of an Indiana Jones movie or just a big, dusty question mark. The unknown is scary, especially when it involves languages you don't speak and food you can't pronounce. Tell your friends you're going to Italy, cheers all around. Say Ethiopia and suddenly they're worried about your mental health. But what if I told you Ethiopia isn't all about dodging mythical beasts or deciphering hieroglyphs for a cup of coffee? It's less Temple of Doom, more Anthony Bourdain parts unknown, with better shoes. Maybe, just maybe, Ethiopia is a real country, with cities, universities, and people who worry about their phone battery just like you. They might even binge-watch shows. Okay, maybe not the same ones. And their Wi-Fi? It'll teach you patience. So pack your open mind, a power bank, and let's explore this bad idea that might just be brilliant. You might even learn something, or at least get a killer profile picture. Ethiopia, not a final boss, just a country waiting to surprise you. Ready? Let's go. Adventure starts now. Starts. You land in Addis Ababa, the capital, Bole International Airport, just an airport, not a movie set. No endless desert, no tumbleweeds. Instead, a bustling high-altitude city. Think Times Square, but with blue minibus taxis and the occasional herd of goats. The goats have right-of-way. The people, friendly, curious, and not out to scam you. Here, you're the exotic one. Kids wave, adults greet you with salam, hello. Sometimes they just stare, but it's curiosity, not menace. Then, the sights, ancient churches in Lalibela, carved straight down into rock, not built, carved, into the earth. Imagine pitching that to your boss. Let's just remove everything that isn't a church. These structures have stood for centuries. Take that planned obsolescence. Ethiopia builds things to last. And the history, this is the cradle of humankind. Lucy, our 3.2-million-year-old ancestor, was found here. You can see a replica, puts your family tree in perspective. Suddenly that awkward cousin seems less weird. You're visiting very, very old family, show some respect, and maybe take a selfie with Lucy. Ethiopia ancient, alive, and nothing like you expected. Welcome to the real adventure. Let's keep moving. There's more to see. Time to bust some myths. Ethiopia's PR problem? Blame those 1980s charity ads. Yes, poverty exists, but so does development, growth, and a rising middle class. It's not just one thing, think of it like a complex stew. Misconception 2, it's a war zone. News loves drama, but peaceful day in Addis doesn't make headlines. There have been conflicts, especially in Tigray. Stay informed, check travel advisories, and don't wander into trouble spots. Most tourist areas are peaceful and welcoming. Ethiopia is not a monolith of misery or danger, it's a big diverse country. Don't judge it by old headlines. Be smart, stay updated, and you'll find a place that's far more than its stereotypes. Ethiopia, not Wakanda, but not a disaster zone either. It's real, it's changing, and it's ready for visitors. So, update your mental picture. Adventure is complicated, and that's what makes it worth it. Onward. Injera, the cornerstone of Ethiopian cuisine. Spongy, slightly sour, made from teff flour, gluten-free before it was cool. It's your plate, your cutlery, your everything. Tear off a piece, scoop up spicy stews called wats and dig in. It's an experience. Food safety? Don't drink the tap water. Bottled water is your best friend. Use it for drinking, brushing teeth, even rinsing fruit. Street food smells amazing, but use your judgment. Busy places with locals are safest. High turnover means fresher food, usually. Sometimes it's a gamble, but that's part of the fun. And the coffee? Ethiopia is its birthplace. Coffee here is a ceremony. Beans roasted in front of you, brewed strong, served in small cups. It's social, it's ritual, and it's the best coffee you'll ever taste. Take your time, chat, and watch the world go by. Ethiopian food and drink, bold, communal, unforgettable. Try everything except the tap water. Your stomach will thank you, and your taste buds will never be the same. Eat, drink, and enjoy the ride. You're not just a tourist, you're a participant. Welcome to the table. Transportation in Ethiopia. Now the adventure really begins. Forget subways and Ubers. Here, travel is an extreme sport, with potholes and livestock crossings. In cities, taxis are everywhere. Negotiate fares or use ride-hailing apps. Meet the Bajaj or tuk-tuk three-wheels. Lots of noise, and a wild ride through traffic. Hold on tight. For longer trips, buses are cheap and go everywhere. But they stop everywhere too. Expect chickens, goats, and close encounters with fellow passengers. It's communal, slow, and unforgettable. Want comfort? Domestic flights connect major sites. Ethiopian Airlines is reliable. Thinking of driving yourself? Bold move. Roads range from smooth to, did a meteor hit here? Local driving styles are creative. Hire a car with a driver. They know the roads and the rules or lack thereof. Sit back, enjoy the scenery and maybe say a prayer or two. Whatever works. Getting around is half the adventure. Embrace the chaos, take pictures, just not while dodging cows. Ethiopia's roads are unpredictable, but the journey is always memorable. Transportation here isn't just about getting from A to B, it's about the stories you'll collect along the way, so buckle up if you can find a seatbelt. And remember, the cows are in charge. Welcome to travel, Ethiopian style. Let's keep rolling. The next stop is always an adventure. Ready for more? Let's go. Scams, the universal tourist language. Ethiopia's scams aren't high-tech. Think special price for you, my friend. The classic, a student wants to practice English, then steers you to an overpriced shop or ceremony. Be polite but firm. No thank you. Overcharging tourists? It happens everywhere. Agree on prices before taxis, tours, or souvenirs. Haggling is expected in markets. Embrace it or brace yourself. Pickpockets exist, especially in crowded places like Mercado or bus stations. Keep valuables secure, don't flash cash, and consider a money belt. You're not here for a fashion show. You're here to keep your passport. Stay alert, trust your instincts, and you'll be fine. Most people are genuinely welcoming, but a little caution goes a long way. Ethiopia's scams are more charming than dangerous. Just don't let your guard down completely. Priorities. Safety first, bargain second. And remember, a good story sometimes starts with a bad deal. Stay sharp, smile, and enjoy the market chaos. You'll come home with stories, and maybe a few questionable souvenirs. That's part of the adventure. Ethiopia, where even the scams have character. Keep your wits, and you'll keep your wallet. Let's move on. More to explore. The big question, is it safe? The answer, like most things here, is, it depends. Ethiopia has had its share of unrest, especially in certain regions. Use your brain and the internet. Check travel advisories from your government. Don't ignore warnings, but don't panic over every headline. Most tourist areas, Lalibela, Gondar, Bahir Dar, SimienMountains, are generally safe, but generally can change. Stay updated before and during your trip. Local tour operators are a great source for current info. They want you safe too. Day-to-day, petty crime like pickpocketing is your biggest concern. Violent crime is rare, but not impossible. Be sensible. Avoid unlit areas at night. Don't flash valuables. Stay aware. It's the same advice you'd follow in any big city, unless you're Batman. And even Batman has backup. You probably don't. Safety is about preparation, not paranoia. Ethiopia rewards the smart, flexible traveler. Stay sharp, stay informed, and you'll be fine. Adventure always comes with a little risk. That's what makes it memorable. Ready for the next comparison? Let's go. Let's put Ethiopia in perspective. A highly scientific comparison. Your local mall food court, greasy pizza, limp salads, orange chicken. Ethiopia injera, spicy wats, dorawat, kitfo, and coffee ceremonies that are art. Advantage Ethiopia if you crave adventure. Your mall has escalators. Ethiopia has the SimienMountains. Jagged peaks, unique wildlife, and jaw-dropping views. Advantage Ethiopia. Your mall has security guards on segways. Ethiopia has millennia of history. Queen of Sheba, the Ark of the Covenant, ancient obelisks. Advantage Ethiopia. Your mall has sales. Ethiopia has Mercado, one of Africa's largest open-air markets. Haggle for spices, textiles, coffee beans, and stories. Advantage Ethiopia. Ethiopia wins on food, scenery, history, and shopping. Sorry, Paul Blart, here. Every day is an adventure. Your souvenirs will be way more interesting, and your stories, unbeatable. Ethiopia, not your average destination, it's a place that sticks with you. Ready for the final verdict? Let's wrap it up. Adventure awaits. Ethiopia or the mall, no contest. Choose adventure. Choose Ethiopia. So is Ethiopia the ultimate adventure or a bad idea? It's an adventure, real, raw, and unforgettable. Not sanitized or predictable, but life-changing. You'll come back with stories, guaranteed. Is it perfectly safe? No, but where is? Ethiopia requires planning, awareness, and flexibility. Be smart, be prepared, and know when to say yes or no. Is it worth it? For the landscapes, history, culture, people, and coffee? Absolutely. Ethiopia gets under your skin, challenges your preconceptions and maybe your stomach. Go with open eyes and open mind and good travel insurance. Pack your sense of humor, you'll need it. Ethiopia isn't for timid tourists, but for those seeking something profound. It might be the best bad idea you ever have. Google Danakil depression or Lalibela churches. You'll thank me, or curse me. Either way, you won't forget it.